What is up? What is up? What is up? It's AJ with the Chakra Network. And if you have not heard about the Chakra Network, we are an anime and manga podcast tapping in with community. Obviously, if you want to be a featured guest, fill out the job application in the description below. And again, if you're an anime fan or a manga reader, go smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and ring that notification bell so you will be notified every single time we drop some content. And again, tap in with us on Spotify, Instagram, and TikTok. We live. And without further ado, let's get straight into it.
If you are not from Konoha and I sense your chakra, I'm busting my Rasengan. Abandon his gang, slash his head back.
So today we got a special guest on. If you don't mind introducing yourself, obviously.
E.
What's your name, my boy?
Everybody call me Emmanuel. E for short.
Yes, sir. What got you into anime?
Man, nothing really specific. Just when I was younger, my stepdad helped me out get into it. You know, he put me onto a lot of animes like Inuyasha and stuff like that.
Shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, like, if you broke it down, what's like your top 3 anime all time? I just got to ask that question. You don't got to be in no order.
No order. I'm going to have to go with One Piece.
Okay.
Soul Eater. And Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Definitely valid. Soul Eater is like that.
Yeah. No cap.
It's like
I haven't watched
anime I seen.
I ain't watched Soul Eater in its entirety, but the little bit that I did watch was okay.
Nah, it's great.
But One Piece, that's that fire. You caught up on the manga, right?
Definitely caught up.
Gotta be caught. Hey, look, we're gonna be talking about spoiler alert. I get y'all right. So the first question of the day is, what is, and then y'all don't gotta ruminate too hard on this, but what is the best hand-to-hand fight scene?
All right, let me go first.
Go ahead.
All right. The best, or one, I'm not going to say it's the best, but it's the first one that comes to mind right now. Mm-hmm. Bro, you been keeping up with One Punch Man?
Yeah.
Bruh.
What, the manga?
The manga's tough too, so you must have already seen what I'm going by. But from the anime, when Garo fought those 8 heroes,
oh,
bro,
yeah,
when Garo, first of all, it's not, I guess you can't call it hand to hand. It's more like hand against everybody, like all these weapons and stuff. Mm-hmm. But that entire fight scene with him using his martial arts was crazy, bro. And at the end, when he came and fight his masters, what was it? It was Bomb and Bang and Bomb. They fucked him up at the end. But that fight scene was crazy, bro. Like the sequence of it was crazy. And even though it's technically 2 because he fought the heroes first and then he fought Bang and Bomb, I'm gonna just count that as 1 because it literally flowed right into each other and it was like nonstop, no breaks. He was bro. Garo was like that.
Oh, wow, that shit kind of tough.
No, that is tough.
Shit, one that come to mind for me, if memory serves, Naruto versus Momoshiki.
Naruto versus Momoshiki. I think I saw the movie. I don't remember the episode. I remember seeing the movie.
Naruto was throwing them things.
Wasn't it him and Sasuke?
It was him and Sasuke, but Sasuke was doing more than ninjutsu. Naruto was doing more of the ass whooping. He was going crazy. If you look at that, if you go back and look at that shit, bro, I haven't watched Boruto that much. I just haven't allocated as much energy towards it. But that specific scene was the first one that came to mind.
Apparently, there was you say you haven't been watching Boruto, but you know the main Akatsuki villain in Naruto when Naruto first achieved.
Don't spoil shit for me, nigga.
Shit, my bad.
I wanted to say it. Let me hold on right there, partner.
I didn't know you didn't see it.
I'm gonna have to go with Jin Mori versus Part.
Oh my gosh, I was literally thinking about that one too, bro.
It was throwing them the whole fight.
Which anime?
Got out of high school.
Bro,
Got out of high school. I've heard of the characters before. I had to remember exactly what it was. That's tough,
bro. The animation though is crazy in that it's almost like. It's like the fight scenes that they do. They have like this little 3D type of motion that they do where they go around to give perspective of like what the person is seeing. Okay. It's very well animated, and I think that like highly contributes to a good fight scene in the first place. I was even thinking about that when I was about to do my choice. I just couldn't really decide really between those two, but God of High School is like that.
Nah, it is.
Jin Mori is like that.
He is like that.
No cap. Another one that I can think of is All Might versus the Nomu.
That shit, yeah.
That shit was kind of hard.
That was hype.
Hey, no bullshit. Like just when he said plus ultra, like you may have heard these words before, but I'll show you what they really mean. And he's surpassing his limits, like beating the literal quirk out of him.
That.
And then sent him damn near to heaven. What happened to the Nomu after that? Was he just like incapacitated or what?
He's probably in space.
No. He came back down, but was he just like immobilized or what happened?
He got Detroit smashed.
Did he actually beat his quirk out?
I mean, I don't think you can't beat the quirk out somebody, but I feel like he just overwhelmed this shit. Like there's levels to this shit. There's levels to durability.
Oh shit.
He just overcame his limits than what he was made for.
All my that nigga was
overcame his genetics.
Facts.
That's what he did.
It was crazy.
That's what he did.
It was crazy because that Nomu was fucking up everybody before All Might came.
Everybody.
Facts.
Eraserhead was putting in work though. That's a real nigga.
He always putting in work.
That's a real nigga right there. He don't give a fuck. If you fuck with his students, it's up. It's up. He don't give a damn. So y'all have any other fight scenes?
Yes, bro. And Jujutsu Kaisen, I can't remember the name, but when Itadori and the dude was clapping, remember when they would clap and they would teleport?
Toji?
I think that was the name. They would clap and he would teleport. They was fighting that demon that was like with plants and everything.
Oh, they was fucking that.
That fight scene was pretty good.
It was fucking
that fight scene was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Jesus Christ.
Or the Gojo versus you seen the movie?
Yeah.
When he was going up against the dude and everything like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Talking about Yuta?
Yeah.
I don't think he didn't fight Yuta.
No.
He didn't fight Yuta.
Talking about movie Zero, right?
Yeah, it was somebody else in the beginning. It was like a dude that was wearing a little hat. I forgot his name.
Oh shit, I gotta rewatch that shit. It's been a little minute.
Nah, I definitely know. Like,
Did he have like flames or fire?
Nah, they was just throwing hands and he was just like clapping him.
Did he have the blindfold on?
Nah, what, Gojo?
Yeah.
Actually, I think he took it off.
Oh, he took it off. It'd be weak. I don't even understand how he be seeing through the blindfold.
Infinity.
It's Gojo.
They never given it. I know he got infinity. Like he could open.
He probably just do it to nerf himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you remember in the beginning. I'm gonna be honest. What really got me into Jujutsu Kaisen was I saw the preview of that first fight scene with him and Itadori, I guess Itadori was taken over by Sukuna by a little bit. That first fight scene when I saw it, and that was my first introduction to Jujutsu Kaisen, I was like, yeah, I gotta watch this anime. After I saw that, I was like, yeah, this anime is gonna be like, I knew it was gonna be as good as we thought it was just by that one fight scene alone.
Ooh, Goku and Vegeta versus Broly was a good one too.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. Shit.
Both the movies.
Yeah, that's
like they was definitely throwing blasts in that, but there was a lot of hand to hand like they was scrapping. They was definitely scrapping in that.
If y'all go back and look at the old Broly movie, it literally took it didn't even take Piccolo, Vegeta, and Goku were all trying to fight Broly while he was crossing his arms and weaving all that shit.
Oh yeah, I do remember. And the crazy part is he's big as shit.
He's big as shit. It's a big ass target.
And he's dodging all that
and he's
shit.
weaving all this shit while crossing his arms.
Yeah.
It just did not make any sense. Like how strong he was. That shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, they could make a show about him.
they could. Well, he's canon now since they made that movie, so that's actually kind of scary. I'm not even gonna hold. Broly's canon.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he's not doing that to them now. Like,
bro, imagine if Whis was his director or teacher.
Man, exactly.
Imagine what he can do.
No, isn't Whis his teacher right now? Like, no,
what?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
What?
Shit, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I seen a scene of something to where
if Whis is Broly's teacher,
it was Whis, Goku, and Vegeta. I think they were all there.
That shit is insane.
I kind of remember something like them, like when they were incorporating him on the. I kind of remember something like that, but I don't remember if they actually directly said like Whis is teaching. That would be crazy though. But the thing is that everybody in Dragon Ball Z right now is so OP right now. I don't even know how far the story can go because like Gohan got his new form, which is more powerful than both Goku and Vegeta supposedly.
Nowhere, by the way.
Yes, out of nowhere. Piccolo is now up there with
Piccolo.
them. He's now up there with them, and then on top of that, you got Vegeta and Goku. I just feel like Broly would get.
They're keeping all the fan favorites relevant to the story.
We should have been done that.
It's kind of like a elongated process. They're just making sure that there's longevity with them.
Yeah,
you know how anime be doing.
The writing for like one of the other podcasts, Josiah had said something about the writing for Dragon Ball Z. And I kind of like I was pondering on it, and I think he's right because Dragon Ball Z has so much potential, but if it was a little bit darker, like let's say that
they killed more folk.
Like the fight scenes had like a little bit more like blood like to them. Dragon Ball Z would be crazy. So like I remember I was watching this fan made Dragon Ball Z short, and it was literally the same thing. It was Vegeta and Goku versus Broly, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, that fan animation alone was just as good, if not better, than some of the actual fight scenes that be in Dragon Ball Z.
There'll be some fan. Hey, y'all want to hop into that topic? What's the best fan animation that you've seen?
It was definitely that one for right now.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with One Piece.
One Piece?
There's a One Piece.
There's a One Piece fan animation.
Fan animation, yeah, I definitely go with One Piece.
Which one? Which fan animation?
It's just like this little this dude on the YouTube. There's a lot of them, and it's like he showed. I don't know if anybody's caught up or anything like that.
Shit, fuck it. Spoiler alert.
You know, they showed Gear 5 Luffy and like how it was in the manga and
word?
like that. And it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, like it was like that.
Shit, that's what's up. My choice would be somebody actually fan made Itachi versus Madara.
Oh, I seen that.
That shit was tough.
I saw it.
That shit was kind of tough though. When Itachi was like, and then did the pointing thing, and then he flew in on the crow. That shit was hard, nigga. What?
That nigga was definitely sucking Itachi dick though. That nigga in Madara was watching him.
Hey, fuck. Wait, hey, bro. Fuck it. I don't care if I'm delusional. Fucking Kishimoto said what he said. He said Itachi gonna wash. Hey,
he said, what did Kishimoto say?
Kishimoto said that Itachi offering.
He said he would beat Madara?
Yeah,
You lying.
Kishimoto said that shit.
You said what?
Kishimoto said that shit. I mean, they said he was being facetious.
Itachi would beat Madara?
That's what Kishimoto said.
I think it would be a good fight though.
In all jokes aside, Madara's beating Itachi. I just like saying Itachi will win. Just call me an Itachi fan.
Before or after reanimation?
I don't recall exactly when. I just know he was either saying it, but I think he was just saying it in a joking manner.
In a joking manner?
Mm-hmm.
It would be a good. I mean, it would be a decent.
It'd be interesting.
The only thing is, like, I'm just mad. Like, there's certain things in Naruto that I wish they would have shown more. Like, I wanted to see, like, we never saw Itachi's full potential.
If Itachi cared more, maybe he would, give her a little bit more of a fight against Madara. But I don't know.
He's definitely getting stomped.
Itachi was just chilling throughout the whole thing.
He was. We never saw him at full power. He was sick the whole time. And even in reanimation, the little part that we saw, he literally was able to stop Nagato at full power. Basically, six paths, pain, all put in one person.
You think throughout the anime they tried to make it seem like Sasuke was like a prodigy, but I'm gonna be honest, I think Itachi was more talented than Sasuke.
Yes, Itachi was smarter. And
he was smarter.
And he got more. He was definitely naturally more gifted because he awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan earlier. And he was a prodigy in terms of being an Anbu Black Ops. Yes. And they said that he had the knowledge of a Hokage when he was 4.
Yes.
Those are all feats
that's what I'm saying.
Sasuke
like,
couldn't live up to.
He was like, I feel like, that's what I said. Like, I feel like he could have done more to character. Like,
So you think Itachi's beating Kakashi?
Oh, easily. Yes, that was they already happened in anime. Like Kakashi had walked up on him. And
which Kakashi?
Well, not the one with the two.
I was about to say, if you got Kamui, then it's like the 2 Kamui, then it's over. Like Kakashi with 2 Kamui is a problem.
Yes. All right. Yes, that Kakashi. Yes, but
you said he's beating that Kakashi?
No, he's not beating that Kakashi. But I do like. I think he's beating Kakashi as a Hokage. I think he's beating when he was the Hokage, and I think he's beating him anytime before he got those 2.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think he's beating Hokage Kakashi.
I can tell you why.
So it depends which Itachi.
No, I'm telling you why. Because as good, they said that his chakra reserves got more powerful, Kakashi, but I don't feel like his only defense to Genjutsu, really, for like Itachi's level of Genjutsu, was the Sharingan. And when he was the 7th, remember, he doesn't have the Sharingan anymore. So to me, he is gonna still get under genjutsu like he did when Itachi first met him. So he wouldn't. So he wouldn't like. He doesn't have no defense to get that. So that's why I said he's beating the 7th.
Okay, I can agree with you there. However, if it's Kakashi with Mangekyo Sharingan and he's able to use Kamui, then it's literally going to be a game of tag. Because either Itachi could seal him away, or Kakashi could literally send Itachi to another realm.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the way that Kamui works, like I just feel like Itachi's a little bit too. I don't know. He's too tactical.
You're not getting out of that.
Kamui?
You're not getting out of that.
It's kind of slow.
No, you're not getting out of that. If you get into that, you're not getting out of that.
But you still gotta hit him first.
It sends you into a whole nother dimension.
Yeah, if you get caught within the pocket dimension, then you're done.
Okay, quick question. Wait. Why didn't he do that to Pain?
Why didn't Kakashi do it? He didn't have the chakra reserves.
Well, I mean, he never even tried. He literally did the Kamui once when Pain flicked the thing at him. He was actually did the Kamui a couple times because he did it a time before that to save somebody.
He had the Rinnegan too.
He did the Kamui. No. He did the Kamui to save Choji after he did the one with the flicking.
Exactly. So I'm saying if you could do 2 of those, he could have done it to Pain. But I just feel like there's a reason why he
died the second time he did it.
He did, but you said that he didn't have the chakra reserves, and what I'm saying is, if he was able to still do it twice, he could have done it to Pain.
He would have had to been willing to die. Well, actually, he actually verbally said out of his mouth that he didn't have enough chakra reserves to totally take out that one Pain that was shooting the bullet.
All right,
he said he only had enough to send the missile away.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then even furthermore, Kakashi's not the type of ninja to just shoot out an attack without understanding his opponent first. So he wanted to, extrapolate information from Pain so he can be able to pass that information along to Tsunade or whoever else so they can take him down.
But I still feel like that's insinuating that the Kamui would not necessarily have worked. And I think I will also say that it's probably because Pain could probably absorb that junk anyway.
Kamui?
He probably could because he was absorbing.
Kamui is an ocular jutsu. It's not a ninjutsu. Ocular jutsu and so if it was Amaterasu, possibly, but since it's warping space,
but I think because it still takes a type of physical form, even though it's an ocular jutsu, I feel like he would still be able to absorb it.
That's an interesting argument. I'm not going to disagree with that because I'm not entirely sure how that would work. It's an interesting dynamic, but since Kamui is basically, it's not tangible. Like you can't touch Kamui. And I've never seen Pain absorb something that is intangible.
Space-time itself. I just
right.
Like,
that means you're just absorbing time. And if he can do that, then he's OP as fuck.
It depends on, like, I don't know. Like I said, like you said, it's the dynamics of it. Like,
do you think he can absorb that shit? That would be kind of wild. Hey, look, that shit is kind of wild. If he can absorb Kamui.
But like I said, it depends on what.
Touche.
It depends on what is the Kamui. Like if it is just time, or if there's even chakra.
That shit
involved.
is intangible.
But we don't know the dynamics of it because, like I said,
we know it's intangible.
Yeah, but even if it still has matter. If you still matter,
Obito was with that shit.
What Obito with the he was
like look how he was with that.
Yeah, he was a beast.
I don't know. That's an interesting argument.
Oh, speaking of, since we're already on jutsus, what's your guys' favorite jutsu in Naruto?
I got a couple of them hoes.
All right, I'm gonna go off rip. Shadow Clone Jutsu. That shit. I'm sorry, it's the original one, but that the way the Naruto uses that is so OP.
It is.
Like, you know how useful that would be in
you can
general?
learn damn near anything,
bro. A whole army. Like
and whatever, bro. That shit is OP as well.
Not a lot of people can do that in the show, though.
No, they can't because they don't have the chakra reserves that Naruto does.
That's facts.
That's what I'm saying. Like Shadow Clone Jutsu is definitely.
I would say one of mine originally is Tsukuyomi. Tsukuyomi,
you evil.
it was just kind of cool. Like when I used to play it in a game like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Revolution on the Wii, like I remember the whole speech. He was like, time, space, even physical mass. I control it all.
I'm weak.
And then he would be like, get out of my sight, and then stab you.
I remember.
You remember that shit? Hey, that shit went stupid though. That shit went crazy.
What's your favorite jutsu?
Honestly, I would say Kamui.
Kamui.
Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That's a tough ass jutsu. Just to send somebody somewhere.
And you can go yourself.
That's facts. Well, Kakashi couldn't go. Obito could.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was wild. What's another one I like? I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say Impure World Reincarnation. That shit OP.
No, that's crazy.
That shit is OP as fuck. First of all, I would have to be demented in order to even pull that off because I have to kill people.
I like the Reaper Death Seal. I just think it sounds tough.
That does sound tough.
The Reaper Death Seal was tough. It's just that
Flying Thunder God.
that was tough too.
Curse mark.
Curse mark.
Is that
Well,
Consider it, is it not?
is that a juice? I don't
technically,
think it's a
no, it's curse mark jutsu, but you wouldn't have it. You would be able to give it to others.
Exactly.
You couldn't give it to yourself.
No, not to my knowledge.
Technically, you might.
They would
Yeah.
bite yourself.
Yeah, we
Technically.
just I'm watching Mario could do that shit.
No, I swear.
Nigga literally could do that shit. He could literally bite himself if he wanted to.
He could do it. He would do some shit like that.
Do you think anybody would want the power to regurgitate things like Orochimaru does?
No.
Some bitches.
Oh my god, this nigga Caleb.
All right. Which anime character do you think has the best theme song?
Which anime character has the best theme song? Ooh. Okay. If I were to go to ones that come to mind,
Say what?
I would think of Cell first.
Okay.
You know the
Oh damn, that shit was tough.
that shit used to go crazy.
All right, mine. I got Giorno.
Okay.
Giorno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Yeah, his theme song is
That
definitely
shit
tough.
Yeah, that shit solidified.
I'm about to go with Luffy.
Luffy.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know that little.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah,
Dun.
that and there's another one too where like the camera pans towards him or something like that, and it's like
Gear Fourth.
yeah, like that Gear 4.
That would be like dun dun.
Yeah, like when the camera pans to him and you just know it's about to be.
Yeah, hell yeah, no cap, no cap,
You know it is.
no bullshit. Another one I like is Sasuke. That shit sound
Which
like
one?
the Wild Wild West. The Wild Wild West jump
I can't
when he
remember.
was evil in Taka. It was like dun dun
Oh,
dun dun.
yeah, that's a good.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
That shit used to go
was tough.
stupid.
That was
That's a
tough.
good
That
one.
was
That shit used to go
I got
dumb.
one. I guess it's like I don't know if it's specifically to Aaron or whether or not it's to the Titans, but when they transform, it'll be like,
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
That's it. I heard that shit. You know what's crazy? I haven't watched Attack on Titan in its entirety, but I definitely know what that thing
But
is.
it just won best anime. Was it best anime of 2023
That's tough.
or 2022? I think it might have been 2022.
That shit is tough.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it won best anime.
You rated in top 3?
Story wise, I could see. No, actually, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Let's get back to the number one anime was Cyberpunk. That was the number one anime.
That's a good one too.
It won best anime, and that was only 12 episodes long, which was crazy.
That is
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, that's what won best anime.
is a good
But Attack
one.
on Titan won I think it won best protagonist with Aaron, and I think the music won, like for the music.
Ooh, I just thought of another one.
Who would you have?
What?
You were saying something before I cut you off on accident.
About what?
I guess you wasn't.
But I was gonna say Aizen. I can tell that you've never been true to me. I can.
I have a confession. I have a confession.
Oh damn.
I haven't watched Bleach.
Nigga, I know. I don't know why the fuck you keep arguing about it.
I haven't watched Bleach, guys, and apparently, like, all right. So I haven't watched Bleach, and I've seen all Naruto, right? So I've been having AJ and Mike them tell me about the Bleach characters on if the Bleach characters are more powerful than Naruto characters. So
Definitely are.
Well, see,
Yeah, go ahead and argue it. Go ahead, Caleb. You on air. Go ahead.
I wasn't gonna argue. I wasn't gonna argue.
No, you on air. Go ahead.
So basically, the argument was would Aizen's ability work on like Naruto, right?
Absolutely.
Complete hypnosis.
Okay, that was what the argument was. No, I'm telling you, I don't know the characters like that. So this is for me as a Naruto fan getting more information from it. So
It attacks the soul, not just like you have to think in terms of in and out. So if you look at somebody that's using genjutsu, that's just going to disrupt a certain part of that person because the chakra network it's from head to toe or whatever. It's just going to disrupt like up here, like you're literally just ocular jutsu, your brain and shit. It's going to have it dysfunctional. If you look at Aizen's complete hypnosis, it's going to literally cause you to think that everything is what you believe, but he can literally just alter that. Even if you have like, even if you're omniscient,
so
for eons.
So my argument to this entire thing was, despite the fact that they are different, I still thought that genjutsu was still similar, and I understand it's complete hypnosis being that it affects your senses. But the thing is, genjutsu also affects your senses of touch, your sense of sight.
It disrupts your chakra.
Yes, and I have an argument of that.
Difference.
I understand that, but you said it disrupts. It's still, even though despite chakra is the source that's used in Naruto, I could make the argument, but because he doesn't have the chakra for that, because he doesn't know about chakra flow could actually be something to actually get Naruto out of whatever he's going through because of Kurama. It's somebody else that's also in there, despite the fact that he can't, disrupt chakra.
But that's the thing. Like, you only get out of Aizen's complete hypnosis if he wants you out of it. It's not somebody tap you, say release, and it just goes away. They don't even know that you're in it.
It's not even just Aizen. Ichigo is smacking everybody on Naruto. It doesn't even matter.
Hey, look at it this way. So, Koto Matsukami, right? Okay. Think of that. That's like the most powerful genjutsu in Naruto that we know about. Aizen shit is stronger than that. So
you can with the whole world. You can with the whole world. Wait, that's Tsukiyomi.
That's infinite Tsukiyomi.
Okay, yeah.
That's the whole moon and shit. Like you have to have a whole plan structured like model to come up with some shit like that. Aizen, like, bro, he can put you under some fucking hypnosis, and we don't even know the indicator of how he does it. He just does it. He's not like Itachi's, like he's pointing a finger at you. It's not like he's saying, oh, like these chants, and then puts you under it. You're just under it.
So you're telling me there's no way for Naruto to break out of Aizen's
It
attack.
attacks the soul.
Absolutely.
Therefore,
right. I'm gonna need some Naruto fans, some scalers in there.
I don't care what anybody
at least
says.
come into the comments and
let us
give
know.
you an example.
Let us know.
Aizen
is waxing Naruto. I'm saying it right now. Aizen's going to attack the soul. Kurama's not going to be able to contribute as much because he's going to be under complete hypnosis as well. Aizen has the Hogyoku. He's going to continually evolve.
How would he put Kurama under hypnosis if he doesn't even know Kurama's there?
Aizen's a soul.
Okay, like we're putting this in the. So are you going to say the argument that because he's a soul that Naruto wouldn't be able to see him anyway? So would it be a fight? Is that?
I mean, you can technically say that, but like we're just giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, well, we're saying that it's a neutral verse and Naruto can see him. How would he even know that Kurama's there in the first place?
Aizen is just perspicacious. He understands every single thing that's going on. There's only one other person. Well, technically, there's two other people that are smarter than Aizen: Kisuke Uehara and then Yuhaba, the final villain or whatever. But Aizen was able to outsmart him. So really, how smart is Aizen? Right, like these niggas went to go partner with Aizen to take this nigga out.
Like I said,
niggas be arguing and saying Aizen can solo Yuhaba. I don't think so, but niggas actually argue that.
I don't think he could. Well, based on that small interaction I saw where he tried to recruit him, I don't.
But Aizen was in a fucking chair.
Yeah, I know.
And he was a problem in a chair. He literally disrupted Yuhaba's senses in a chair while strapped up.
I know he was a problem. I know he was a problem. But I'm just saying I think he's more of a menace from that small in town. Like Yuhabak said that Aizen was somebody that he felt like could mess up some of his plans.
He wouldn't have tried to go partner with that nigga.
Yeah, and the thing is, he told Aizen like, hey, like I could kill you, but it would just take a long time, based off because he said he was connected to
the Hokage.
Yeah, so he said he could have killed.
Or Soul King wanted to.
So I mean, I think that gives indication, but I think it's more so like just Aizen just probably has a whole bunch of abilities.
No, Aizen is ridiculous. He got, he lost off of like boredom. Like if you go back and just like look at the plot and how it unfolds in Bleach, he wanted to lose deep inside.
He wanted to lose.
Yes.
So he
was bored.
He let himself lose, or
he was bored.
So he let himself lose.
Yes. He was bored. He wanted to. Okay, here's juxtaposition. You know how Gon got his arm chopped off by Pito? Yes. He didn't necessarily have to get his arm chopped off. He just wanted to be like Kite.
Yeah.
Same shit with Aizen. Aizen actually wanted, deep down inside, he wanted to lose. Just like Sasori, when he fought Sakura, Sasori wanted to get embraced by the two puppets, the mother and the father, and he ended up dying. Granny Chiyo confirmed after that, Sasori actually let us survive.
Really?
Yes. That's what happened. He was suicidal.
Jeez, I don't even remember that in Naruto. I remember the puppet thing hugging him. I didn't know that he.
Yeah, you learned something new every day. He literally died from mother and father puppet. They both stabbed his fucking shit that kept him alive, and he just wanted to be embraced by his two parents. They weren't there, and that's why he also hates waiting, because he waited for his parents, but they died.
Damn, that's kind of deep.
Yeah.
Damn. R.P. Saucer.
Yeah, RP. He was tough. I ain't gonna lie, he was tough with Kasi. I wish we saw a little bit more of him in action and him in more serious when he was reanimated, but. I don't know. All we saw when he got reanimated is he can control humans or whatever, but I wish there was a little bit more. It was cool though. I fuck with the team. I fuck with Datara too. Datara was cool. He was turning up.
Bro, Datara should not have been.
Datara that nigga too.
Shouldn't have beaten Gara, but
Datara. First of all, niggas is asleep.
Should not have beaten Gara.
If Masashi Kishimoto wanted to, he could have just had Datara do the suicide bomb over and over again and come back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was like, each of those shits were relative to Biju bombs. Biju Dama. All of them. Like, the Madara meteors coming down, Datara shit, I'm not going to say it's that cataclysmic.
No, it is, because it said if you breathe that shit in.
No. That is C1 or C2. That's the small particle ones. That's not the last one he did. The last one he did was just straight destruction.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And then Sasuke plot armored, pulled fucking Manda out his ass, even though he used all of his chakra already. That was some bullshit.
The particle shit though.
That shit was OP.
If he would have did that, if he would have just
did that in the war,
or just on the leap in general, you know how many people he would have killed?
Bro, he would have killed everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
He would have killed everybody.
And he didn't.
No, hey, look, no bullshit. But they did have some Hyuga there. But if they were able to,
that wouldn't have worked, because even if they had Hyuga, they still would have had to maybe to see it. They still would have had to know that electricity was the thing to stop. And the only reason why Sasuke knew was because they was fighting earlier and he picked up on it.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Naruto would be able to sense it because of nature energy. But if Naruto wasn't there, and if it was just Sasori and Datara with killer intent, and they actually did what they're supposed to do instead of being, having sympathy and empathy for people, could they have soloed? Well, not solo, but just those two against the fucking Shinobi Alliance, like how Madara faced them, if Naruto wasn't there?
I mean, they probably died, but like...
You don't think so?
No.
Okay.
Bro, absolutely.
Bro, I don't know,
There was too many people that's like that on the Shinobi Alliance.
Very true. I'm just trying to think of somebody that can...
Check me out. It is a lot of people, but if first the bomb would have gone off, they would have had to know there was something in the air. And then they would have had to know that electricity was the only way to stop it. And if he just blew them up like off the rip without any knowledge, it would have taken a while for them to actually figure it out.
Wouldn't have taken that long for somebody over there to figure it out.
You don't think so?
No, somebody would have figured it out of everybody. Everybody in the Shinobi Alliance? You don't think?
I mean, I think they would have figured it out. I don't think he's gonna kill. I think he'll kill a lot of them though. I think he would. I think that attack would kill a lot of them. It's literally breathing it in.
You are right.
And like the trees and everything, birds and shit was just evaporating away.
Yeah, it was a C4 Garuda.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy. If Datara released the C4 Garuda in the war, how many people would die?
A lot.
A couple thousand.
A lot.
If Datara released that shit, and then if Sasori,
the only person I think would figure it out was like the Raikage because he got electricity on deck.
No, the Raikage is good.
Yeah,
and anybody who has electric, but they would have to actually know that counterbalances the C4.
Yeah, I think once he saw everybody passing and him still good.
If he just uses that shit constantly, like the third Raikage, but the third Raikage is on the opposition. So is it the third? Yeah, the third. Yeah, so if the fourth Raikage is automatically using that shit all the time, then he's good.
Yeah.
But who else has just a lightning cloak that they could put around them other than fucking Sasuke?
Well, I think couldn't he transfer his lightning cloak to other people?
I don't recall. But if Naruto, if he did the whole Biju thing, if that counterbalances it for some reason, I don't know. But somebody would have to know. They would have to have the information.
It probably could.
Yeah.
Naruto did that.
Because the only one who could have previous information on Datara at all, one is the Tsuchikage, Itachi, and Sasuke. Sasuke fought him. Now, what I would say is the Tsuchikage did put fear in Datara's heart when he saw him when Datara was reanimated. He was like, oh shit, the particle style jutsu. Oh fuck. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, he already knew what was up when he seen that old nigga. So I would say if anybody knew his jutsu, maybe it was the Tsuchikage and he could have, imparted the information to everybody else in the Shinobi Alliance.
Right.
But hey, if nobody has the information on that C4 Garuda, there's gonna be some bodies that are dropping.
For sure.
Yeah, that shit was insane.
It's definitely true though.
Yeah, and then even to add on that, Sasori's poison, which nobody has the cure to except Sakura. She's the one that made a cure to it. So, and even that, there's limited dosage to it. She could barely save herself and Granny Chiyo. That's 2 ninjas. There was thousands of ninja there. So if Sasori just lets go of a fucking whatever the shit was called, Iron Sand Unleash, then it's raps. Whoever's getting sliced, nicked at all, it's over, bro. Especially if he puts that puppet army, 100 puppets.
Data. Damn, I forgot all about. They would do a whole bunch of damage.
That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck weren't they utilized properly? Kabuto didn't use his pieces.
No, they weren't utilized properly at all.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, they could have been way more destructive. I'm not even just thinking of Datara and Sasori, but I'm also thinking of like people like Kakuzu, fucking Hidan. Hidan could have been useful for the dead. Kage though.
He couldn't come back.
He couldn't do nothing. Yeah, he's dead. But I'm saying if he was
dead, he's just
there, just living. If he was there, and let's say Itachi and Kisame are there. First of all, Itachi can devise a plan up, right? Go to all the Kage, draw some sort of blood, give all that shit to Hidan, let Hidan do what he do. But then Datara and everybody else, Kisame, whatever, steal the chakra, create a whole waterfall or whatever, and then have Datara blow this shit up.
I'm gonna be honest, the Akatsuki's plans were kind of dumb anyway. Like, I guess they wanted to get
based on their skill set,
yeah, shit done fast. But really, like, I would have had all the Akatsuki go to one village at a time and just murder like the Hokage, and then go to the next village and then murder the Kazukage, and then like
that's crazy. Like the anime would end very quick.
I know, it would have, but I'm just saying it was kind of a dumb plan. Like, they could have just had, like, all of them were so skilled enough that they could just infiltrate the village by themselves. Remember, they were infiltrating the village with 2 of them, and were literally taking the Chinchurikis,
right?
And which is they were trying to protect. So I just feel like if all of them came to one, they would get shit done. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, nigga, trust
they would get shit done regardless.
It was just plot. Yeah,
they were though. Nigga, Masashi moved very meticulously. First of all, if Nagato and reanimated Itachi came to the war where the Shinobi Alliance was, they're offering. I believe that they're doing the same amount of. I'm not gonna say they're doing the same amount of damage as Madara, but they're pretty much taking everybody out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, one, Itachi basically has infinite, access to Tsukuyomi, infinite access to fucking Amaterasu because he's reanimated. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, he got Susanoo, Totsuka Blade. He's sealing away everybody. Everybody's going. And then he got the Yadomir on top of that.
Thanks.
No stamina restraints. And then on top of that, you got Nagato, who has all 6 passive pain and the Soul Snatcher pain. He can just go up to the Kage, take them out.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's
bad
not looking good.
Wait. So, I got a question. What's your favorite Tokyo Revengers character?
I haven't watched Tokyo.
You haven't watched Tokyo Revengers? Have you watched Tokyo Revengers?
I'm still trying to get hip to it, to be honest.
No.
I'm late.
But y'all gotta watch Tokyo Revengers, bro.
I heard it was good though.
Tokyo Revengers is really, really, really good. So basically, you have this guy, right? And something happens in his life where somebody important to him dies, and he meets up with that person's brother. And every time he basically shakes his hand, he can either go throughout the time stream and prevent certain things from happening. But every time he prevents something specific from happening, something else happens that he didn't account for.
Oh shit!
So that he wouldn't know, that kind of like messes up the time stream. So it's kind of crazy how it goes. Like the different scenarios, the plot is crazy, and there's like some very, very, very interesting character development. Not only from even though he's the main character in the anime, it literally spans to a variety of characters. This is one of the most animes where I've seen where they're most inclusive of every character involved. Like he's the main character, but the other characters get so much development too. And a lot of animators are like that. It's really good. I just finished season 2. It's on Hulu. It's a Hulu exclusive, and
sure, that's
like that. You gotta check that out.
Definitely gonna check that out. Y'all tried Orient? Nobody tried
Orient? No, I haven't tried it. What's it about?
Man, it's just about a boy. Just about a boy that goes around with this little hammer and whatever and stuff like that. They're trying to slay all these monsters and demons and stuff like that. But it's a lot to it. It's like a lot to it. It starts off slow. Like, what's that called? I was telling you about it the other day. You know what I'm talking about? About the, what's it called?
Is it a fighting anime?
No, you said, because you called somebody about it. You was like, do you know what this anime is about?
Oh, yeah. You was like, something.
Jobless Reincarnation.
Oh, Jobless Reincarnation.
You seen it?
I've heard of it.
You
I haven't seen it yet.
Man, that's a good ass anime. That's a really good ass anime. You saying not a lot of people know about it, but it's actually getting bigger. Like a lot of people are really getting to know about it.
From what I saw about it, like I said, he was telling me about the show. It kind of reminded me of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Like just
it's that but better.
It's better?
Way better.
Way better.
It starts off slow. It's literally like a boy. He was a grown fat man and everything. He died at like 36 years old. You know, he was brought back into, he was born as a baby into a magical world. And then it's like character development. He's just growing up during the beginning of the anime and everything like that. He's just born in a magical world. So he's just following this journey.
But it's better than because if it's better, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Way better. I'm telling you, it's way better. It starts off really slow, but once you get into it, you're like, yo, like things start getting dark, then you're like, damn, this is crazy. Like,
all right, yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. It's on Netflix. What's it on? Crunchyroll.
It's
on Crunchyroll.
Gotta check it out. I'm telling you,
for sure.
That shit tough. That shit tough as shit. Goddamn, I actually forgot what I was even about to say. It was something. Oh yeah. One of my favorite moments in 7 Deadly Sins, 'cause I was just thinking about this shit.
Oh, 7 Deadly Sins, yeah.
Because y'all both watched that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, one of my favorite moments in that shit was definitely when Meliodas caught the fucking spear.
Oh, that shit was tough as a...
That shit was hard as a bitch.
That shit was tough as a bitch, bro.
That shit was hard as a bitch. He caught that shit, bro. First of all, bro threw that shit hard as hell. Fast as shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga snipe this nigga with a damn spear. Caught that shit, threw it back, had bro shook. I was like, damn. That was a tough ass moment.
It's crazy when you realize Meliodas was really bullshitting the whole time.
He was.
But even the nigga that even the nigga that threw the spear, That nigga was kind of OP. Like
He was.
Like he was kind of OP from.
Well, not compared to Meliodas.
Yeah. Not compared to that verse, but like
At that point, in the
that
story,
shit was kind of crazy.
I think my favorite moment was when it's like this Naruto moment. He started doing hand signs. He started doing all of this, and he won't talk, and he was just whooping ass. He was just whooping everybody's ass. No talking, no nothing. He was just.
I remember that shit.
He was just sending all these crazy ass blasts.
Blast and shit. Yeah.
My favorite moment is definitely still Escanor versus Estarossa.
That shit. Yeah, he sunned the hell out of Esteros.
That shit is so funny to this day.
You're not the one to decide.
Who said that?
Literally.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Bro,
I'm the pinnacle of all humans.
Yeah, when that sun come up.
Yeah, Escanor is just
over.
different. Escanor just built different.
He I feel like he is on Meliodas' level at certain points.
No, he's more powerful than Meliodas at certain points. When he
Demon King?
Not the Demon King.
I don't know.
But Meliodas
If you
is
see
supposed to surpass the Demon King one day, though.
Well, he's supposed to.
Like, isn't he already almost at that point? If y'all are caught up, like,
I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but the last part I read, I mean, I'm pretty sure Escanor died. I saw something on. I wasn't reading it. I saw something on YouTube where they was reading it. It was a manga. I don't read manga like that. I fucking just watch anime. I watch anime. I don't like fucking manga like that.
yeah, you gotta read the manga.
But anyway, I was watching a YouTube.
He not here.
I was watching a YouTube of the manga, right? And I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure Escanor dies.
Yeah, he does.
And it was
Spoiler alert.
He dies. And was he fighting the Demon King?
He was fighting Meliodas.
He was fighting.
Well, no. He was fighting. He was fighting Demon King.
Yeah, he was fighting the Demon King. But the fact that he was able to hold his own,
Right.
at that point, I think the way that the plot narrated it up, because Meliodas was there too. He was also fighting. I think at that point in time, he was more powerful than Meliodas was to hang with the Demon King, and that was one of Meliodas' most powerful forms. So as I said, at some points in the time, I think Meliodas would eventually win that fight.
No, you're right.
But power wise,
Demon King is OP. He can just say something and just it just happens. That's just crazy.
OP is a bitch.
You can say
There's
anything.
a nigga and this is why I'm trying to tell you, bro. Bleach is just on a different type of time.
I think it's overrated.
You think so? Damn, that's crazy. So the first part of Bleach, it's slow, and there's a lot of broken pieces in the narrative. I would say that, but it's still iconic. Like if you grow up on Bleach, it's gonna stick, just like Naruto did, just like other anime like Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter, whatever you watched growing up.
do you think the story's better than Naruto? There's some people that say Bleach is just better.
There's really no
The story.
I
No,
feel like
I would say, the story's not better. I would say that they have a lot of characters that just stick out more. Like there's a lot of, I think
Stick out more than Naruto?
like characters in general. Like the Espada, I feel like the Espada was cool. Really, the Espada and Akatsuki to me, I feel like they're like hand in hand. Both of them niggas was cool as shit.
One Piece has the best story. I feel like
The best story.
best story by far.
I would say that he is the best writer from those three anime. I would say that Oda's the best writer because he's tying shit together from like
Literally,
decades ago.
Like he's
decades
been playing
ago.
this.
He's ridiculous.
He's playing everything. I mean, he might change something up every once in a while, but he's been playing like stuff from the beginning, like the way Shanks looks at the devil fruit
bro,
in
that
the
shit's
beginning,
ridiculous.
and then just the foreshadowing with everything. He's playing everything.
Right.
You think is that theory still going on about whether or not Shanks is the one that's trying to kill Luffy?
Nah, I don't think so. But I do think Shanks has a little bit to do with a couple things because I think he's a celestial dragon and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's just a theory. But
Did they ever reveal his powers?
with Shanks?
Yeah.
I mean, in the movie.
In the movie, they kind of did.
In the movie, and then in the manga, he scared the shit. I forgot what is it, Green Bull.
Green Bull, yeah,
He
Admiral
scared
Green
the
Bull.
shit out of Green Bull.
Rokyo
Oh
Q.
shit.
Like he was like all he had to, like he was miles away too.
They call it the hockey talkie.
It really was.
I remember when Luffy did that.
No, Luffy never did the hockey talkie.
Nah.
It was
he
only
never did?
Shanks. It was only Shanks.
Only
So
Shanks.
literally, imagine you're miles away, and I'm just talking shit just like this, but you're hearing everything I'm saying clearly, and it's hockey. So you're just getting hit with energy like the whole time. Like imagine a Dragon Ball Z character powering up and talking at the same time, and everything you feel is the energy and the words through your ears.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Feeling all of that, like it's just weighing you down. Like you just know, this dude is about to come. Like you just like,
Yeah, bro.
like let me chill. He got up out of there.
Yeah, he got up out of there quick, and he's an admiral, bro. And you know admirals are ridiculous.
And he's actually like that though. Green Bull, they say
he was
like
fucking
that.
niggas up. Yeah, he was fucking niggas up. He came in on violence.
He one punch basically king and queen basically.
What?
And Zoro and Sanji were having trouble with them niggas. Like
No, I know. I seen those fights.
Sanji didn't have too much trouble with him.
Well, he didn't have. Yeah, Sanji didn't have too much after he went into that state or whatever.
Yeah, after he got the raid suit and everything, it wasn't no trouble for Sanji for real. But you know, Zoro, I feel like Zoro likes to fight though. I feel like
That's facts.
I think he likes to drag it out sometimes.
Is Luffy he's your favorite character in One Piece?
Luffy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with either Shanks or Zoro.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shanks Zoro.
But Luffy's like that. It's just I like his character. He's very free.
That's facts.
And I like how Zoro just follows him. Like just
Zoro just be nonchalant with it.
I swear, like if Zoro seen what Sanji was doing to Luffy that day, well, I don't know, because I feel like Zoro would have respected what was going on, but I feel like Zoro would have kind of had a problem with how Sanji was going about just treating Luffy that day, beating his ass and shit like that. But it's 50-50 on how Zoro would have went about it. You know, because he gives his captain that respect.
That's facts.
Because he knows like. A captain got to do what a captain got to do at the end of the day.
That's facts, bro. Zoro, that nigga Zoro just a ride or die.
Man, what's the other guy with the sword?
Mihawk?
Yeah.
Okay, Mihawk.
You think is Zoro in the story at this point in time? Is he
No.
not even close?
Mihawk is probably the only thing that's like, I don't know. He's Shanks' rival. You know, but they said Mihawk doesn't even want to fight Shanks anymore because he lost the arm. That's saying something.
He sees it as disrespect to fight him.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's definitely saying something.
Right. And he travels alone. He doesn't even have a crew.
Yeah, he do got a bunch of
Right.
gorillas and shit.
Yeah, he got gorillas and shit on the island. But like they said, like if Mihawk had an actual crew, he would be a fucking problem.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's it called? His bounty was already big. Like
it was big, and then they showed it again. It's like 2.8 bill or some shit like
from
that.
Chilling. He's just
from
like,
chilling.
He'll literally just like he'll just be floating in the water. Like,
Yeah, I know. I've
chilling.
seen it.
He don't like. He just goes wherever.
I want to. I'm ready for that. I want that Zoro versus Mihawk rematch though.
Nah, that's not gonna come.
I don't.
I know it's not gonna come for a while, but
years.
I feel like when it does come, it's gonna be crazy because I know Zoro gonna want that number one spot.
I think. So me personally, I don't think that Mihawk is the strongest swordsman.
Wow.
I think that the Gorosei is the strongest swordsman that has the sword. Because he has the actual supreme great sword, and in the manga now, if you're caught up, now they're showcasing the Gorosei, like they're giving their names out, and they're actually powerful ass niggas.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense to me if Zoro and Mihawk both fight together to beat that nigga to then take out the head honcho, which is Emu, who's at the top of the empty throne.
I don't think Mihawk would fight with him though. Like
You don't think so?
I think he'll come along. Like in the story, he comes along, just does like the meteor and stuff like that. He just came along,
Yeah.
just slashed the meteor, like that 1 second of screen time and it'll disappear again.
Hell yeah.
I don't think they'll really fight for real, to be honest. Like together or against each other. I don't think they'll ever fight. I think it's gonna be mutually understood that Zoro's on that level when he is on that level. I don't think they're gonna have to fight to know that.
I don't know, but the way that Oda be writing stuff, and I remember there's one time where he was talking to Luffy, and he was like Zoro, and he said that he was coming for that number one spot, and he said after that fight with Mihawk, like I'm gonna catch up. So I just feel like at that point, I don't like how would like I feel like it's gonna be it might be mutually understood, but I just feel like he would have to fight him to show it off.
We don't even know Mihawk is even capable of yet. To be honest,
That's facts.
Does he even have conquerors? I don't even think they even showcase that
They
yet.
haven't showed it, but I mean,
He probably does.
He probably does. If you give Mihawk the benefit of the doubt, I know for a fact he probably has observation hockey for sure.
So what makes you think that the previous guy was more powerful than Mihawk?
What previous guy?
The sword.
You talking about the Goro?
Yes.
Only because they haven't showcased any of the Gorosei fighting, and his specific sword is a supreme grade sword. So if he has that durable of a sword, that's that rare of a sword, it's the same grade as Mihawk's sword, and there's only like 12 in the One Piece universe or some shit like that, some like small number. I feel like he has that sword for a reason because he's actually nice with it.
I feel like he's nice, but what makes you think that he's more powerful than Mihawk? If we haven't seen Mihawk's full potential, and we're just getting to know,
He's at the top of the food chain.
Yeah, you don't even know the Gorosei's full potential yet either, though.
Right. They haven't shown anything yet. Like they're calling the shots and they're just chilling up top. But they're the ones that delete whatever information, whoever has information about the Void Century, they'll just delete them off the verse. Like just like that from a phone call.
Bro, he has so much to write with. Like,
He has so much shit to write.
Like it's so much stuff going on, bro.
He needs to bring a nail back immediately.
Yes. A nail is
Immediately.
that nigga.
Like for real. Like honestly, if you give him a proper training, like you don't know what he's doing right
what?
now. If you gave him the
He just
proper
chilling.
training, if he didn't have to run into somebody that's made of rubber,
He didn't even know what rubber was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. To run into like your weakness is crazy. Like anybody else is over with. You give him
That is facts.
Give him a couple more years, and he come back. It's gonna be over for a lot of people. But
Nah,
I think
that's facts.
I think he's gonna come when Oda said it's gonna be a big war. I think he's gonna come for the war, but I don't think he's gonna be against them. I think he's gonna be.
I think he's gonna be on their side, and I also think that Doflamingo's gonna be on their side too, because they're gonna have to get who gonna get Doflamingo out of jail.
I think he's
They
gonna
bringing back Dofi.
I think that he's gonna act as like how Smoker acts. Most smokers just act. I don't even know what side Smoker is on anymore. He's just doing her.
Yeah, he be chilling.
He's basically just the fodder for just like to show how strong people have gotten.
That's facts.
To be honest,
No
Who
bullshit.
thinks will win in the fight currently, Naruto or Luffy?
Currently,
Yes.
honestly, it depends on if you're gonna put them on their terms. Like if you bring Naruto in to the One Piece world, of course, the Naruto versus Lil OP compared, to how things go. But if you're gonna bring it to how Luffy's fruit really is and what Luffy can do, then you never know, to be honest.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with the cartoon powers
That's
and the
crazy.
Toon Force and him
Like,
be able to turn. It
You
kind
turn
of
Naruto
like
into one.
but the only thing about that is we don't know if Luffy is planetary yet. They've already stated that Naruto and Sasuke are planet busters,
Yeah.
so that'll be kind of hard to determine. We have to wait until the story progresses a little bit more to really get an in-depth kind of analysis and say, hey, he can do this, so therefore he can cancel out this. But as for right now, I would stay on the safe side and say Naruto and Sasuke are going to be able to beat Luffy.
Yeah. Law, I feel like could be planetary.
Law is an issue.
Like-
now that is different.
planetary though.
Yes, I feel like
Planet now.
No, man. Imagine him awakening his fruit for real, like really on some bullshit.
Well, he did awaken his fruit when he fought Big Mom. I wouldn't necessarily say Law would be planetary, but I
Planetary's
would say that he would be a fucking problem to Naruto and Sasuke. Though. Like his fruit in general.
Yes, it is.
If he could just dismember them while they're still alive, how are they going to put themselves back together?
He can trade places with a raindrop. Like that's crazy. like imagine how fast
Shambles.
You can go. Like that's crazy.
And I was also like, even though despite Naruto and Sasuke are planetary, and I still agree, I do think Naruto and Sasuke have an advantage. It's just that I don't know how they would be able to hurt Luffy at this point.
I just think of it as
Like he was already really durable, and now you're telling me
Luffy?
that and now you're telling me that he can turn his body into damn near whatever he
no.
wants.
Like
Luffy
the
was-
fight with the when against the leopard. I forgot his name.
Rob Lucci.
Yeah, like to see him, Luffy put his head through the ground and all
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
and
that shit was hard
and
as a
his
bitch.
head poked back out.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
And then the fight with Kaido grabbing like
Lightning.
Yes, I know.
shit
That shit was
wild.
crazy.
Lightning, that's crazy. Like you
Like
don't know,
Toon Force.
There's no really limit to it looks like what his fruit really
Shit,
was.
even in the manga right now, the nigga just made sunglasses out of nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that he could just
Yeah, he
do
just
these
pulled-
things.
and then off the nigga.
Yeah,
It's
like
getting to the point where I think at some point in time, sadly, we're
it's
gonna
gonna get
start
stronger.
saying that because out of like when I like from my perspective, like my whole paradigm was always Naruto, Ichigo, Luffy, and that's just how it. That's just how it like.
You need to switch that shit up.
That's
It need to go Ichigo. No. It needs to go Goku, Ichigo.
Well, obviously Goku,
Naruto, Luffy.
but I think sooner. I think sooner.
Goku.
Who?
Jin Mori is beating Goku. 100%.
I don't know.
The true Monkey King, true Wukong. Like
Sun Wukong.
yes, true
It's debatable.
because you know Luke. I mean, I said Goku's character is basically based off of Wukong.
Yeah, they both are.
Yeah, exactly. But Jin Mori is true Wukong, true king. Jin Mori was like, this is the beginning of his story, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna disagree with that. Like, I'm not going to disagree with that. I seen God of High School. I saw that last fight, which I think his name was like JL or something. JL.
I think you're talking about Part.
No, not Part. The last guy.
You talking about the 6 tails or the 9 tails?
That last guy that had white hair. It was like the final fight of the series where he was fighting where he had the long stick and he upgraded and he had the thing around his head. It was literally just the final fight of God of High School.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I could kind of see it was starting to get to that level, and then I did a little bit of reading. There was like people were scaling Jin Mori and Goku. So I mean obviously I got to do more research on it, but I could see why you would make that argument from what I seen. Because I mean I'm gonna be honest, like hot take. People gonna disagree, but I honestly think even Saitama right now could possibly beat Goku. No. In my opinion, I think so.
I think if hopefully he wasn't trying against Garo, like
he definitely wasn't trying.
So if he wasn't, then I don't know, because I feel like Garo Loki could give Goku a run for his money.
No, I feel like he could too, bro.
Loki,
like a lot of people don't really want to hear it, but like the way that scaling wise, no, you can't really. Like you're gonna have Goku at higher feats, but the way that I see the One Punch Man series going, and the fact that there's certain things that Saitama does, like all right, so there was in the very beginning. You remember when Saitama got kicked to the moon? He got kicked. He literally got kicked to the moon, and he wasn't injured. He was like, "Oh, we're whatever."
Oh,
I personally feel like if Goku got kicked to the moon, number one, I mean, I think he'll probably survive it. But he would still be hurt. You get what I'm saying?
Goku's not getting kicked to the moon,
Bro, I'd have.
Why not? I'm saying if he did,
he's not letting himself get kicked.
I'm thinking if he did, the reason Saitama doesn't care though. I'm saying like if Goku did, let's say he did get kicked to the moon, he would still feel pain from it. Saitama did not care. Like he didn't feel no pain.
I think
no
Goku,
nothing,
bro. I think Goku got it, bro.
That's how you.
Because you gotta think. Goku. People be shooting blasts at Goku that destroy planets, and Goku just casually just.
Well, not every blast is the planet destroying blast.
But I'm saying that now, like when he was fighting Jiren, and he was UI or whatever, bro. Those blasts were definitely planet busters.
I don't know if they were planet busters or not. I don't know what would give the indication.
when he fought,
like even when he fought Broly and Broly was doing blast and angry and stuff like that, which I mean Broly and Jiren are pretty comparable on Earth. Those blasts weren't even blowing up the Earth.
But you got okay.
And he's like more. So that's what I'm saying. Not every blast in Dragon Ball Z is to me is a planetary blast, even when they're angry.
But the only reason I disagree is because when Goku was Kaioken he had to go Kaioken times 4 against Vegeta, and Vegeta's blast the Galagon was going to destroy the world. That shit was definitely going to blow up the world. If he used Kaioken times 4 back then, what makes you think the blasts now are weaker?
Like Frieza shit.
I'm not saying that they're weaker. I'm just saying, all right, the Dragon Ball Z universe is pretty weird, right? I know for a fact they can do it. Like they were blowing up planets. Frieza freaking pointed his finger, blew up a planet in the beginning. Like they can easily do it. But the thing that doesn't make sense, an angry Broly who's not really holding back, who was more powerful than that form, even when he shoots blasts, those blasts aren't blowing up the planet like that. And that's just how the Dragon Ball Z universe works.
If Dragon Ball Z's like even Super Broly, that nigga skipped a rock off the ground and blew up their fucking planet.
I know, he did that. And the thing is, he could have just blown up the planet they were on, but they didn't. That's what I'm saying. That's just how the Dragon Ball Z universe works for some reason. They don't blow up the planet. Or like
Bro.
Even when he
Kid
fought,
Buu, that nigga just came out and just
Yeah,
put a
that's what
regular
I'm saying.
blast.
He
and
did it.
Vegeta had deflected it easily though, like with his own little blast. That means Vegeta's blast had to be capable of destroying a world too.
no, I'm agreeing with. All I'm saying is not
Definitely true.
every blast is planetary from Dragon Ball Z. Like I said, I just gave you the Broly example. There's one where he was fighting Golden Frieza, and before Golden Frieza was getting his ass whooped, then that's when he decided to blow up the planet after he was getting beat up. But every other those blasts that they were throwing weren't planetary. And on top of that, it's like we saw. All right,
I'm saying, what about the blasts that are planetary?
All right, so the blasts that are planetary.
Like
So
Beerus.
I remember. All right, so if you remember Boros, when I'm not saying Boros is on the level of Goku or on the level of Vegeta or those
Nigga,
characters.
who in the One Punch universe is on the level of Goku and Vegeta?
There's nobody that I can say right now. They are about to show this character named God, who's literally God, like supposed to be created, everything type.
But you just said one like Saitama.
No, I was giving you an example.
Didn't
So listen,
Didn't they already bring up the guy? Isn't that the guy the girl basically got his power from in the manga?
well, we don't know. We don't actually know who God is. It's still a mystery. It's still speculation. It's a whole bunch of speculation. But I just know that Saitama's about to fight God at this point. But what I'm saying is, so there have been planetary blasts in One Punch Man. There was a guy named Boros. He had regenerative powers. I'm not going to say he's more powerful than Goku, but he still shot a blast that was going to destroy the planet. Saitama, while not trying, just a serious punch. Like, that was just what it was. Like,
Yeah, you have to give me a hip because I haven't watched One Punch Man in its entirety, so I'm not privy to all
so there
the
was
information.
the final fight with Boros and Saitama. There was the final fight of season 1. Boros shot a blast that was going to destroy the planet, right? And you know, Saitama's whole shtick is the fact that he doesn't really try. So like, even though it's called a serious punch, it's still based off of like his demeanor, right? So just one serious punch from him deflected the blast that was gonna destroy the
I did
planet.
see that, I
So what
think.
I'm saying is, I don't like and that's him not trying. That's just him like throwing a serious punch, like Floyd, like not angry punch, not I'm going all out punch, just a serious punch. Like Floyd Mayweather could throw a serious punch while practicing with himself in a mirror. You get what I'm saying? That just shows you how minuscule that he was actually trying. So what I'm saying is,
fight though. Too.
if you
He doesn't know how to fight though. Too. He just
he does, bro. He does know how to fight, bro.
regular punches. And
But that's the character though. Like he's supposed to be so OP
like
to the
bland.
point, bro. He's almost a gag character. So what I'm saying is, can you imagine if we see this character and he says, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go all out to this point." You get what I'm saying? There is still a possibility he could also deflect those types of blasts too.
Fuck no.
If he was going all out, bro.
No.
Bro, he's
Either he gonna deflect the spirit bomb.
he
It's
might,
over
bro.
with.
And
he
Spirit
might
Bomb
live.
might not even affect him because of how pure he
Saitama's
is.
gonna deflect the spirit bomb.
He might
might, bro.
He's gonna live.
It's not going to kill him because he's too pure. I think it only destroys.
But he's
You know,
evil.
spirit bomb
He's not
is
saving the world though. It's over with.
But I don't know. Like I said, I think that he's a gag character, and the potential that I see from the character, like y'all seen that I don't know if y'all been reading it. Y'all saw when he sneezed away a planet. So listen. So
I heard about it.
bro. He was literally fighting Garo, right? Just a sneeze alone. He sneezed, the planet blew up, and then you know like how there's stars in the background. All the stars, like all the lights and everything from the stars, were gone.
Didn't Beerus do the same thing?
No, what Beerus did, here's the thing, because that's what people like to say to counteract that. Beerus did, so Saitama sneezed, like the air from his nose did it. When Beerus sneezed, he still let off a destructive blast, like out of his nose, and it ended destroyed. It wasn't the
On
air.
accident though.
Yes, and Saitama did it on accident. But it's almost like this. While those two things are one is like an airplane is a way of travel and a car is a way of travel, but an airplane is still going to get you to where you want to go faster. To
So
me,
is he deflecting the Haikai blast from Beerus?
bro, the way that Saitama is, I don't think that it's affecting him, bro. I just think like the way that the character is written and made, and I'm saying this off of pure speculation. Like it's nothing that I can scale to. It's just something that I see the character because he doesn't try, and I'm scaling the fact that what he doesn't try about, and if he was dead serious, I think to an extent, I don't think it would actually affect him, bro.
He's not supposed to lose. That's his character.
That's what I'm saying. That's how he's written. Like, he's almost kind of written like Superman in a way. Like, I'm not, like the same shtick of you just not supposed to lose. And I don't think we're ever really gonna see his full potential ever. Like, it might get to the point where he fights God, and we don't know how powerful God is, but you could tell by the name that he's supposed to be strong. OB. And if they're saying he's not trying, then it's like, okay, and then how powerful is he?
Right.
And I think it's going to take a while, but
Right about that.
And the people might going to be like, oh, well, this take is crazy. This take is crazy. But I think like later down the line, once we see more of Saitama, like I just have a strong feeling that this is like I'm telling the truth. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the future will tell. Once the narrative unravels. You know how long One Punch Man has left before the end of the story?
No, I don't. I don't know. I don't even know if they're gonna keep
it
it.
Long ass time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just a character that's not supposed to lose. So it's like it's a hard argument on both sides. He's not supposed to lose.
He's not.
He's One Punch Man.
And he doesn't try, bro. He doesn't try with nothing, bro. Like there's some attacks that I just feel like at least Goku would at least grimace for. Saitama doesn't even grimace from those things, bro. Like no expression.
He's not beating Ultra Instinct Goku.
I'm about to say,
But he damn near has that shit himself if he wanted to, bro. I feel like
what?
Yes.
Saitama, bro.
You said he could do what?
I said the way that the character is written, I feel like he.
I don't know, bro.
You just said he could go Ultra Instinct too.
No, I didn't say he can. I didn't say he can go Ultra Instinct. I'm just saying. I'm saying like the way that he is.
Hey,
bro.
look, I'm about to get a shot of that shit too, bro. No bullshit. Cause what?
It's not what I said.
Nigga, that is what you just said.
I swear that's what you just said.
Hey, I ain't tripping.
I said he damn near has it too. That's what I said.
Hey, you might as well have said he got Ultra Instinct, bro.
He doesn't even dodge for real.
Nah, you don't need no more of this, my guy. You didn't even finish your shit.
Man, I didn't even see it. It's kind of hard to see.
Y'all fuck with it?
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah, this is so today, y'all, we got, now excuse my pronunciation, Jinjo Sho Chikubai Premium Jinjo Sake, the one and only.
I think he did that pretty good looking. I don't know. It's like, it's sweet. It's a little tart.
Yeah, for sure.
It's cool. I like it.
But it's definitely a hot take. It's definitely a hot take. Only because like there's so many different facets in the Dragon Ball Z universe. You got people that confuse together. If you just did universe to universe, like the strongest being in Dragon Ball Z, which is Xeno, can just snap fucking Saitama away, to be honest. I don't think there's any kind of rebuttal for that. There's nobody that.
So let me. All right. So here's the example. Like there's some characters. I'm just going to refer to Marvel and DC for this because that's the only parallel that I can make. Right. Mm-hmm. So let's take a character like Superman. Right. If I were to just describe Superman's power set to you, it wouldn't do it itself justice because he has so many
different powers. Yeah.
So many just resistances in general, just based off of how the character is written.
You think Saitama's that OP?
I don't think Saitama's OP as Superman, but I do feel like things like reality warping and things like that might not actually work on him.
Superman is not that OP.
Bro, you're capping.
Bro. Why? Like, everybody's getting their hands on kryptonite. Like, why?
Oh well, that's his weakness. So
Exactly.
I mean, but that doesn't mean that he's not OP though.
You make a kryptonite gun, it's over with.
No,
You make kryptonite brass knuckles, it's over with.
That's false.
Man, what's he gonna do?
Bro, there's been times where Superman has had kryptonite in his body. You know something stupid? He actually keeps pieces of kryptonite in his belt. Like his own belt. Like his own belt that he wears on him. There's kryptonite in those belts. He pulled it out one time because he had to use it against another like Kryptonian before. And there's been times where he's been stabbed with kryptonite. It's like it's a false weakness because and a lot of times Superman holds back a lot.
A false weakness?
Yes, it's a false weakness because
kryptonite?
Yes, it's a false weakness for the character. I'm trying to tell you, like, there's a whole bunch of weaknesses for the character. You got magic, you got kryptonite, you got other forms of kryptonite. Like,
Do y'all see Invincible, man?
Oh yeah.
Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the whole entire show, but I've definitely seen like most of it.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you gotta finish the show, bro.
Man,
I gotta finish it. Yeah,
Ready for the next season.
you know how it be. Niggas be busy and shit.
I've read the comics though. So
You read the comics?
yeah, I know what's gonna happen.
That boy Thrag.
Man, I ain't even gonna spoil it for nobody.
Man, they probably seen it.
Nah, a lot like
Thrag was like that. I'm waiting for them to animate that fight between him and Battle Beast.
you said Battle Beast.
Remember Battle Beast? You remember he's like the white tiger guy that also has like a Superman power set. He was fucking up all the heroes. He's like a lion. He's literally like,
He was a white tiger.
I don't know if he might have been a lion. He might have been a white lion.
He was a white lion.
Yeah, Battle Beast, bro.
Oh yeah,
Bro.
yeah. I know what you're talking
Bro,
about.
that nigga Thrag literally wears him as a cape now.
Ooh, I got a question, right? I got a question. And let's end off on this shit too. We get on running on time. But if you can pick anyone to cause the most damage with one punch, who would you pick?
I mean, the most damage with one punch.
Yeah.
Any anime character.
And they have to they're guaranteed go all out, whatever power they need to be augmented by.
Whatever power.
Yeah. Their best, strongest form ever. If you can pick a character that has one punch and he just punches the ground and it's able to generate a certain amount of force.
I got it. Super Tengen Gurren Lagann. Bro, if he punches the ground, bro. Everything's dead, bro.
Yeah,
Damn. Damn, you get one punch.
Zero.
From Drag Fairy Tale?
I feel like one punch, he can destroy everything around him if he really wanted to. Everything around him would just die and just disintegrate if he really wanted to. His power is the death. Everything. He can make the world die. He can drain the energy if he really wanted. I feel like his power can go beyond what it is. I don't know.
Damn. I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit generic, but I'm gonna actually go with Zeno.
If he punched the ground, ain't shit about to happen.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
You say ain't shit about to happen?
What?
You gotta wish that shit to happen.
What?
Nigga, no.
You said if he punches,
He's actually strong.
Did
Zeno?
you know who Zeno is?
Yes. You gotta Goku. But I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't think, like, there was times where Zeno showed in the anime where he showed some weaknesses. Like, you remember when he couldn't keep up with the fight scenes? I feel like, and I don't know if he's physically, like, his baby form.
Nigga, you don't know this thing.
But I'm just saying, like,
imagine he just turns into this monster. Like, you know what?
Bro, yeah, like imagine his arm bulks up like fucking All Might did for United States.
I think either that's gonna happen or it's gonna be like a Gatham where he punches it and nothing happens.
What if nothing happening is the most strongest thing to happen? We actually think something happened, but it was so strong that nothing happened.
Imagine that. Imagine that one punch just destroyed like 10 galaxies.
That would be fucking insane.
I think I won the punch, bro.
Nigga, Zeno.
No.
Zeno.
Super Tengen Toppan Gurren Lagann.
Nah.
Bro, yes.
That's
bro.
crazy. That's Josh's favorite anime.
Have y'all even seen the character?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
Bro,
He fights negativity, right?
Bro, they were literally throwing galaxies. They were throwing galaxies in the fight.
Now that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Throwing galaxies is crazy.
That's how big they fucking were.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That shit is kind of funny though.
That's what I'm saying.
But you don't think Zeno would be able to do the same thing? Throw a galaxy?
Isn't he the creator?
Yeah.
I feel like he could do a lot more than that.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. He could, if he could snap or just wish everything gone.
But it's not a wish though. We just said punch.
Oh, a punch. Imagine Zeno with killer intent.
Yeah,
that nigga just be chilling.
No, he got serious one episode. Like he got mad. You know, the Goku
Black art.
Goku.
Yeah,
Black.
He just
When,
wished it out.
when he looked, he said, "Nah, I don't like this." Like he was mad. He started getting mad. He just snapped his fingers and everything just disappeared.
No, that's bad, bro. Imagine if he had that type of intent, right? And he was actually serious. Imagine him like Saitama. He's actually serious.
Nah, if you gave him the killer intent, that'd
Boom,
be crazy.
punch the ground. Everything is
All right,
gone.
ask
with Naruto, too,
them
though.
to do it.
Which one?
Naruto, if you give him killer intent, it's different.
That's facts.
I actually haven't seen Naruto.
Like
Killer
Naruto versus Sasuke.
Um,
like if he had killer intent, it would have been crazy.
But by the way, put it in the comments. Who do you think?
No.
Such a dumb
Naruto
question.
had killer intent when he fought Pain.
He did.
Yeah, he pulled up and Rasen got him off rip.
because he lost. Didn't he lose his insanity when he was fighting Pain?
Yeah, oh yeah. But when he pulled up at first, and he knew who Pain was. He knew Pain was the op and killed Jiraiya.
I'm gonna be honest though.
He used Rasengan automatically.
And
Gone.
Like you can see the character development because when he was asking Kronos, he was like, "How can you sit here and kill people every single day and not feel anything about it?" And then when he came up to Pitou and found out that Kite might be dead, and then when he told her, "If you move, I'm gonna kill her." You know the girl. He said,
Oh yeah, he did say that shit.
He said, "If you move an inch, I'm going to
Kill her.
Yeah,
He didn't say kill Pitou. He said kill her.
He was talking about the little girl.
Bro, Gon was different, bro.
Like he was not, but Gon is not a good character.
What? You don't think he's a good
No,
character?
he's not a good guy. Like Gon is insane.
No, he definitely
Gon is
insane.
insane.
But he was okay. So the way the story was unraveling, right? Killua was gaining his humanity throughout the story, and Gon was losing his. And both of them together, Killua was trying to help Gon come back to reality, and Gon was trying to help Killua like escape from his. So it was kind of like both were intertwined in a sense, but they're both really good written characters, though.
Real good.
The only thing I would say is, what makes you say that Gon wasn't a good guy?
I mean, not okay. Like I can't say anti-hero, but it's more like Gon.
Like selfish,
Gon is very selfish.
right?
What makes you think he's selfish?
Nigga, he was about to kill. So imagine if he would have actually attacked Kite when Kite was fighting Pitou. Killua would have died in a crossfire just because Gon was reckless and he tried to attack something that he know he can't beat.
And
Okay,
Gon,
but I don't think. All right, so I don't think that comes off as selfish. Let's say somebody comes and kills your mom, and that
It's
person.
not strategic though.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Listen, if somebody kills your mom and you see the person that killed your mom, I think it's only natural and a natural instinct that a lot of people go through where they don't care at that point because it's like, bro, you just killed my mom.
Okay, I understand.
Like,
that,
that's a
but
reasonable thing.
Kite told this nigga to run. He said, "Run, bro, get out of here." Killua adhered to what Kite had to say and knew he was able to think. Gon was thinking emotion. He was thinking with his emotions. He was acting with his emotions. Killua was thinking logically. He was like, "Oh shit, we can't beat this dude. Let's go ahead and retreat so we can train and then come back and avenge Kite. And hopefully Kite can hold it down."
But here's why I don't think it's selfish. Because it's not selfish because, yeah, you looked at it for the point that he was trying to.
that's not even the only point he was selfish in.
Well, let me finish this. You said that he was selfish because because Killua would have died. But I think it's not selfish because at the same time, he also didn't want to leave Kite by himself. So he was still thinking about Kite at that time. It's like either way you could have stated that. And I just think that was a in between rock and a hard place type of moment. And I think that was just a natural instinct. But I don't think that demonstrates selfishness.
I mean, not necessarily if Kite was telling him to go.
Okay.
If Kite was his instructor.
I'm telling you, if a father figure or somebody that you care about is literally somewhere where somebody has a gun,
I see what
and
you're
you're like, hey, nah, like I'm trying to help you, like nah, I don't want to leave you.
Now
That's
you
a normal.
Now you
instinct.
both lose your life.
That's not well. I mean,
Okay.
but yes, you probably would, but I think it's a natural instinct because you care about this person so much. Nobody's just gonna be like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. The only reason why Killua was like that was because, like I said, Killua is born in a different environment. I don't think Killua had as much heart as Gon. I don't think Killua it's just two conflicting things, and I think Gon really cared about Kite. Like he really cared about Kite.
But he wore his heart on his sleeve though. Gon cared about a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying.
Gon, but my thing is halfway through the anime, you realize Gon really is mentally insane. He really
Oh,
is.
for sure.
Like he really,
For sure.
Gon is really insane. Like Killua, like you, of course he's insane.
Yeah, he's stable-minded a little bit.
But what makes you say he's insane though? Like I'm trying to
Gone?
Yes, explain.
Come on, man.
Explain.
No, literally when what's his name? Not Moral. Was it Moral? The dude can do the clouds out of Nen.
The clouds.
He was a Nen user that can just he had the big ass pipe.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was named
The
Moral.
glasses and
When,
stuff.
when Moral was like, "Hey, pretend like I'm somebody that makes you upset to show me that you ready to go here," and Gon was like, "Ja, Ken," that's all he said, and all you just hear is the music. And Gon,
He would have killed him.
Yeah, he would have. He was gonna kill his shit, bro. He was gonna kill that man.
And he ain't no pushover. He would have killed him.
Right, and then to the point where Killua had to put his hand on Gon's shoulder and say, "Gon, like it's alright."
Like
You know
that's
what I mean?
good though. Like Killua can really like calm down Gon, but when it came to a certain point, the only time Killua couldn't calm him down was in the end. So I really want to know how they're gonna carry on with the anime and stuff like that. You know, you said the manga.
Well, they're in the succession war. I'm not going to spoil anything, but Gon and Killua, they're not in the story right now. Hopefully, they get dragged back into it later. But right now, it's Kurapika's time.
Okay, is Kurapika older?
Not by a lot. It's more so just like it's just Kurapika and Hisoka's time to shine. Kurapika, Hisoka, and then you got the Phantom Troop. They're all on the same boat, and they're headed to the Dark Continent as we speak.
In the Dark Continent, I heard ain't no joke.
It's not no joke.
That's where the ants came from.
Literally, the ants
Chimera
came from there. Ants came from there, and Meruem is a Class B threat.
Damn.
Class B.
And it goes up to Class S.
S.
Damn.
Right? That's what I'm saying. America can cause that much fucking feared horror.
But isn't Kronos like a Class A, Class S?
Krollo?
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 No. Krollo, no.
But what's it called? When he was fighting the two, what's the two? What is Zodiac?
Zeno and Silva.
When he was fighting,
Zodic.
and then Krollo asked that. He said, "Do you think that you guys could have beat me or something like that, or you could have beat me?" Or something
They
like
say that Krollo could have won that
that?
fight.
If he had the intent.
In
to
the
kill.
individual, they said, I think it was individually he could have beat them. I honestly don't think he's beating both together.
Nah, they said if he had the intent, he said it would have been different. He said we could beat you, but he said it would be different if you were actually
Trying to kill them.
us. Like it would be.
Yeah,
different.
that's true.
Like, he was really chilling the whole fight. Like he was just running around, just
With the fucking blanket.
yeah, with the book out, just pulling shit out,
Right.
just doing this shit. Like it's crazy.
Now a nigga stronger. Like after he fought Hisoka, did y'all see the Hisoka fight?
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw the Hisoka fight?
What you mean?
Krollo versus Hisoka.
Go look at that shit after this, bro.
Yeah.
it's
That happened
ridiculous.
in the anime?
Nah.
No.
It ain't happened yet.
It happened
anime.
right after, like a little bit after the anime.
And it's animated?
No.
No, it's not. It's just yeah, read the manga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Read the manga, my boy.
Okay,
but
I'ma read the
fucking,
manga.
bro, like that whole fight sequence, it was tough. I'm not gonna spoil anything of it, but just know that it was like that, bro. Like that shit's hard.
I'm gonna get into that.
For sure.
No cap. But Hisoka now, ridiculous.
You think he's gonna get his look back?
Don't spoil it.
I don't know what you're talking
My
about.
fault.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Don't do me like that, man.
Yeah. I'm about to say I don't know what this nigga's talking about. Oh shit! But fucking what I was about to say. So I actually agree with your take. Actually, how you said that Gon really isn't that selfish, because I thought about it, and another instance where that happened is when Team 7 stayed there for Kakashi. Except that's the happily ever after when they fought Zabuza.
Yeah.
That's the happily ever after of Gon and Kite with Gon and Killua with Kite.
Yes, facts.
So thinking of on that note, Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura were able to succeed, and they were able to get Kakashi free from the water prison jutsu. Gon and Killua, however, I think the stakes were, I'm not going to even say the stakes were even a little bit higher. I just think Killua, he was just able to see one side of reality where they would survive. He probably didn't want to fight, and then he also had that pin in his head that Illumi
and the
attached.
biggest thing was, I feel like Gon is somewhat of super optimistic.
Yeah,
That's what makes him insane. That's what I'm saying.
very true.
I mean,
He's too optimistic. Like he just feels like everything should just be like that, and he just That is,
Well, I mean, I feel like he slowly changed.
that's what made him break. That's what made him finally
Gon
break in the
is-
end. Like that's what made
Gon
him
ain't
release.
Gon is not for nothing. If you seen
Nah,
what
but like,
when Gon was like, "Hey, look, I want my friend back," from not even just Kite, but Killua. When Killua went back home and he saw Illumi, he was like, "Hey, look, I want my friend back," type shit.
but to me, he said, like the only thing that I could think of that when Gon went into that form, when he went to that final form, he had basically made like his intent in order to basically get revenge for Kite was so strong that it
He was willing
put
to be Kite.
huh?
He was willing to actually be Kite.
Yeah, well, that and the fact that the way those wishes work, it's
Right.
based. It only happens based off of like how strong your will is for.
Yeah, Gon's
That
will is,
specific-
is
making a
otherworldly.
deal. It's like making a deal with the devil.
It
Right,
is.
right,
It is.
exactly.
So for him to be that strong to the point that it got to the level that was near the king, I guess you could say from a standpoint. I wouldn't say
he was higher than the king at that point.
I think he was. I think they were
agree.
both relative to each other. But
And I think if they
Merowyn
would
Reed,
have fought. I think if they would have fought. I think Gon would have won.
Definitely,
just me.
But Gon, the thing is, he just grew up. Like all he did was just have an adult body. That's all that changed, right? Like he
No, his whole nin changed. Like
don't know,
it was like
bro.
if Gon. It was literally.
I thought he
if
just
Gon-
got older.
No, it wasn't. He got older. It was basically if Gon reached his full potential,
potential.
like his full potential, that's what he would have.
look like yeah.
Look like-
Without his moves, like cause like you like over the years you gotta know that you learn all these moves. You do this, you learning different things. So it's like it's hard to say full potential.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense
because
too.
you're missing out on a lot of things he would have learned in those like 15 years that it.
So
you know
I guess
what
it, I guess it's just. I think I guess
he
it's
only knew
full
one move.
potential.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not. It's probably not full potential that like forever.
Full aesthetic physique, and then all of his stats just maxed out
Yeah, but
without
with
any new
yeah.
skill sets.
That's
That
exactly
makes
what it was.
sense.
Skill sets make a difference too.
That's it. That is true.
That
a
does.
big difference.
And experience. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
guess
for
you
sure.
can say it's not full potential, but it's you get what I'm saying.
Because you could say Merowyn even pre-death Merowyn, before he died, he didn't know how to use N. I don't think. He didn't know how to use N.
think so.
But after that, he knew how to use Yuppie's blast, and he knew how to use N.
Yeah, if you gave him some time,
That's what I'm saying. But before death, I don't think that Gon would beat Merowyn only because Merowyn, how durable Merowyn was. Merowyn didn't die until Netero had to blow him up, and Netero had to kill himself with a nuclear bomb. So
I mean, what makes you think Gon's not that durable?
man.
Gon got his arm chopped off.
You don't think Neferputo, if Merowyn let her, she would have gotten his arm cut off?
Nah,
I don't know, bro. The way that
probably
those,
did.
the way that the Buddha shit was coming down on Merowyn, and he was just eating that shit.
he would not. I don't know who's eating that.
But there's
That's
a difference
crazy.
between like blunt damage and then like
But
cutting
blast too. He took the zero hand. That was a blast.
damage. Okay, well, that's also a
I
difference
don't
too.
know
Like,
if Gon gonna be able to take that
wasn't
shit.
Pito almost close to to the king?
wasn't close, but
Nah, cause I'm not gonna lie. Merowyn definitely bitch slapped one time when she was trying to teach him about something.
yeah.
She was trying to teach him about something as if he didn't know. He was like, "Yeah, like don't ever talk to me like that again. Like I don't know what this is." And then just slapped the shit out of her. He slapped all the royal guards. He slapped all the royal guards. But yeah, low key though, Yuppie and Shia LaBeouf are slept on too. Like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But when Killua came and he started fucking up Yuppie,
Yuppie, that shit was tough.
that shit was tough.
But that was definitely a hit and run. That was definitely a hit and
it
run.
was
Nigga.
tough though. I don't care.
Yeah, no bullshit. Yuppie was getting strong as shit too.
He was, though.
That shit was crazy.
Yuppie was low key kind of scary.
He was, because he wasn't even like, he was different than the other two. Like he took a little bit longer to actually like
He
get
did.
born, be born
So you think he was more powerful?
than Pito and Poof.
Yeah.
It depends because they all had different skill sets. Like Poof's whole skill set was like basically a form of hypnosis and
Yeah, that's what I'm
breaking
saying.
his body apart.
But I still think that was weak. Like that's weak compared to. That's still weak compared to Neferpitou. That's why I think UP probably is the strongest because he had the durability. He just wasn't that smart.
He wasn't as smart. I think.
No, he did have the durability.
I think
Yeah,
between
that-
Pito
yeah,
and Poof
that.
were the smartest. Because
Yeah.
Poof was pretty smart too.
Poof was pretty smart.
Pito was smart as fuck though.
Yeah, Pito was definitely smart as fuck. And she had like cat-like instincts and reflexes.
Yeah.
But if she geared her net and everything towards actually fighting, then I
Right,
feel
right,
like
right.
it would kind of be a different story.
Okay.
Cause she really just did that so she can keep bringing Kite
Back to life, right?
over
yeah,
and over
yeah.
again just to play with the nigga.
Right, that shit was crazy. No bullshit.
That bitch.
That's crazy.
Nah, that whole series was crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That whole
one of my
arc,
favorite. Yeah.
that whole arc
People
was
said
wild.
they don't like it though.
I don't
know why.
understand.
A lot
I
of
don't
people say
understand.
Oh, one of the craziest moments in that whole arc was when that one girl was she kept getting shot at by the fucking ant. You know what I'm talking about? The girl with the bees.
Oh,
She had the
shit.
bees, and she wasn't supposed to go there. Like they told her not to come or whatever. And then she ended up getting shot, and he just kept shooting her dead body over and over again.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what her name was.
I think the other crazy part was when that nigga with the arrows was stuck underneath the
Yeah,
bones,
he
and
got
then
ate.
no, they didn't get ate. They took that. Well, he did get ate, but
Yeah,
they took that nigga first, and they was operating on his brain.
Oh, that
And then
shit was dark.
Pito was making him talk. She was like,
That shit
talk,
was-
and then she was like, and he was like,
Yeah, he was like he was telling them about Nin.
yeah, she was making him tell him like,
Yeah, that shit was wild.
That I was looking at that junk like
Yeah, that shit crazy.
that shit was crazy.
Nah, that shit was crazy, bro. And that one, like the rabbit looking one, that was kind of crazy, and like they couldn't really tame him for real.
Yeah, that nigga actually.
When Killua killed that nigga, that shit was kind of tough though.
cut off his
I'm not
head,
gonna lie.
yeah.
He didn't even cut it off. He just grabbed that shit off.
No, he did go to grab that. Damn, and he did go to grab that shit off.
Didn't Killua like grab somebody's heart
Yeah, that was in the
he did that
beginning.
shit, too.
Yeah,
and then like
Killua was wild,
yeah,
bro.
he is wild.
He like that. The rabbit dude, took his head off and he squished it. I don't know if y'all seen that shit, but he like squished it and all the blood, all the purple ooze came out.
Oh, I think I know. What you're talking about. I think I know.
That shit was wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, Killer was strong as a bitch.
I wanted to see I kind of want to see what Illumi can do. Like if he's actually going.
Yeah, if
all
he's
out.
actually serious, yeah, he's a problem.
That nigga was kind of.
He was weird.
He was weird, but
Him and Ahsoka's weird. That's
yeah,
a
they
weird ass
shit,
team.
Weird as shit.
Yeah,
Remember when he was like this to Hisoka? He was like, "If you touch Killua, then you have to fight me" or some shit like that.
oh yeah.
remember that shit?
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit. Was
yeah, that was weird.
nah, that bullshit. That whole family kind of.
That's his little brother.
That's facts. That's facts.
Don't fuck with somebody's little brother.
That's facts, bro. And the daughter, she was kind of like half devil.
Yeah, that's
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
She was
What,
kinda
the one that can make wishes.
Yeah,
She was a
she was
beast.
OP as
Your
fuck.
whole family's crazy.
She low key probably
for
the
real.
most OP person in fucking Hunter x Hunter. Now I think about it. The wish girl.
yeah.
She low key by the most. She could have wished Merum away,
Could she? I don't know.
bro. If she could do that shit to Gon and purify something that Gon could, he basically cast it away forever.
I feel like it's certain limits to it though.
Hell nah.
Bro, it
Hell
gotta be, bro.
nah.
Since she's
It's
she,
like
Cause they just said like they didn't say there was any limits to it. They just said the more worse of a wish that you wish for, it's gonna be probably a worser outcome of the next person that's gonna wish for something. So that she's gonna ask them probably for their heart or something. Like, okay, like you want this wish? Okay, give me your heart first, or give me your brain, give me your eyeball.
okay, but what if they was? But I just think it's limits. Like,
Okay.
what if she was like? What if she was like erase the universe? I don't think that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're.
I don't know. We don't know. Nobody's ever asked her that.
I think, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's a no limits fallacy. Like, I just feel like based off of the Hunter x Hunter universe, there has to be some type of level to reality work because, like you said, Killua was not dumb. I feel like if that could have actually worked, he would have already done something like that, or he would have wished for Kite to be back. You get what I'm saying? And no one Killua.
There's no reason to wish for Kite to be back because Kite was already back. Kite's power is OP as fuck.
Yeah.
Like when Jing explained that shit, he basically said like he can like have his soul just go somewhere else, like he won't die type shit.
What, Kite?
Yeah, like Jing explained you because I think Gon or somebody told Jing that Kite died or something like that. He was like, "Really? Kite died? How?" He has this power that if it lands on a certain number and he doesn't want to die, he won't die. And then that's what happened. That's how his soul transferred to another like part of the ant, and he became a girl.
That's really how that happened?
Yeah, it's because it landed on, I think it was 3. Yeah, it landed on 3. That little mace he had, that was like his special ability to stay alive. I forget exactly what the power was called.
I never knew that.
The worst dad in anime.
There's a couple.
Didn't he show himself, but Gon didn't even know in the anime? Like, didn't he show himself once in the stands or something like that?
Oh no. Well, in the anime, he did ended up meeting Gon.
Then Gon didn't know though.
No, Gon knew. He met him when they were going through the whole election process for the Zodiacs. So Pariston, the monkey, all those different people, when they were going through that election, that's when Gon saw Jing. He was like, and he was crying because, like, you know, he thought he couldn't save his friend, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But before that, Jing knew that Gon was going to be okay because they were saying Gon was in the hospital or whatever, and looked like he was going to die. It didn't look good. And he was like, "No, my son going to be good." Like he didn't even show like no worry or anything. He was like, "Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. My son good." Yeah. And then when Leorio actually punched him at one time, he was like, "You don't even go see your son." Punched him or whatever. And shit, I was gonna spoil something, but fucking.
Oh, when Jing took that shit, took the power. Is that what you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I didn't want to spoil it though because he ain't read it yet.
My fault. You still don't know what I'm talking about though.
I don't, but damn.
You still not gonna know. You wouldn't even know what you're talking about with the punch neither.
Definitely gonna try to read that tonight.
Yeah, you gotta read that shit.
Especially if y'all talking about that Hisoka fight.
Yeah, I'm trying to fucking figure out what number 3 was on Kite slots. It had a certain number. Oh, it's called Like Hell I'm Gonna Die.
That's tough. That's a good name.
Yeah, Like Hell I'm Gonna Die ability. And he just comes like he can literally like his soul transfers to like something else if he's gonna die.
That's plot as fuck, boy.
Right.
It's
crazy slots. That shit's hard as a bitch.
Plot as a bitch.
Nah, no bullshit though. But shit, y'all have any other like anime topics y'all want to come up to before we wrap it up?
I'm sure.
Cool. Well, we want to thank y'all for chiming in. Again, tap in with us on TikTok, Spotify, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Go like, comment. You know how it goes. Till next time. Peace.